All right, everyone, it is time to start art with Miss Sarah. Everyone, make sure you are in your seats and ready to work. Today we are gonna make rainbow scratch art. This is a really fun project to do, and I think they turn out beautiful. What you are gonna need to start is a piece of construction paper that I already cut for you. You are gonna need your scratch art shape, which you should very carefully but very easily be able to punch out. You are going to keep both sides to this, the positive and the negative shape. That means you are not going to throw either of these away. We need them both for the project. You're going to need your little scratching tool, a black marker, and a glue stick. Before we start, I just want to go over with you really quick this sheet that I made for you. It has different lines and patterns, just some examples of some things that you can scratch into your scratch art, but you can really do whatever you want. Now, if you want to try some of these, it can be a little overwhelming with all of these different patterns. So one thing you can do for the person that you're working with, the person that you're just doing this project, is you can fold the paper and maybe just show two choices instead of all of them, or even just show them one to help them focus in on one pattern to try to do. Now, also really quick, I wanted to show you something with these little scratch tools. They can be kind of hard to hold for some students. So I wanted to show you really quick how you can easily adapt them with tape and a marker. What I like to do sometimes for my students is just simply attach this scratching tool to a thicker marker. I just wrap it right around the top, and then they can use the marker kind of like a handle. It makes it much easier to hold. So you can kind of see how I'm doing that here. Another thing that I'm going to show you one other kind of handle to make. You're gonna need 2 pieces of tape for this one. And again, you only need to make a handle if your student needs some assistance holding and using the scratching tool. So this one, with this type of handle, you're going to tape it on using a couple pieces of tape perpendicular to the marker. So this is going to allow the student to grasp the tool differently. You'll see as soon as I'm done here. Make sure you tape it on really good. You don't want a flimsy tool. That will just make things a little bit more difficult for your student. As you can see, they can hold onto it this way and scratch. So again, you only need to adapt the tool if your student needs some assistance. All right, now to begin with our scratch art, you are gonna try to find the pointy side of your tool, and you are simply going to use it like you would use a pencil or a marker or any other drawing tool. And you are just gonna scratch away the surface of your scratch art, and you will see a rainbow pattern underneath. You can really, like I said, do anything you want. You can try to use the worksheet and copy some of the lines and designs that I gave you as examples, or you can do your own thing. As you can see, I drew a heart in the center of this. I did some scribbles. Even if your student wants to just kind of scratch everything away, that is okay. The process of doing this is really, really fun, and there's no wrong way or wrong patterns to do on your scratch art. Next, I'm going to take the negative shape or the kind of outline of the shape, and I'm going to scratch right into that too. I'm doing some zigzag lines. I'll probably do some polka dots. Again, like I said, anything goes. This one you have to be a little bit more careful with. It's a little bit more fragile than the other one. It can tear easily, but if it does tear, don't worry about it. We can just glue it and fix it later. So I really am starting to like the way that this looks. So I think I am going to be done with my scratching part of this process. Next, I'm going to grab my piece of construction paper and my glue sticks. This is kind of what we're going for here. You are gonna match up the negative shape and the positive shape so that they fit next to each other just like that on your construction paper. Then you are gonna flip over your scratch art and glue the back really, really good and glue it down in place. Then you are going to do the same thing for your positive shape that you have. You're just going to glue really good the back, stick it on, maybe hold it down so it's on there really, really good. And it looks fantastic. Next, we are going to grab our black marker and we are going to practice doing some more patterns and lines again on our negative space. So this is going to be on the construction paper, whatever color you have. So you can just keep on practicing doing your lines. Like I said before, anything really goes. Even if you want to do some scribbles, I think it's going to look fabulous when it's done, no matter what. Your final step is going to be to do some more lines and patterns one last time inside of the shape onto your construction paper. Again, like I said before, anything goes. I think I'm about done with mine, and I am pretty happy with the way it looks. That is all we have for today. I cannot wait to see your finished artwork and all of your beautiful rainbow scratch art. I will see you next time. Bye.